If you have been struggling to get the IELTS result that you want, then it might be because you just simply don't see yourself as an IELTS champion. The thing is, IELTS success often depends on the preparation strategies that people use. Basically, if you do good training for IELTS, then you're much likely to do much better than someone who does not have a training regime. In fact, I would suggest that there are 3 different types of IELTS achievers. I'm going to call them the survivor, the improver, and the breakthrough. This video then will help you to actually improve your preparation strategies. Make sure that you watch through to the end so that you know where you are and what kind of IELTS preparation person you are and how to move beyond that. Also, stick around to the end. I'll give you a simple 7-day checklist that will help you to boost your preparation strategies. So let's look at level 1. This level I call the survivor. Now, at this level, someone is just trying to survive and get through the IELTS test as best they can. At the survivors level, you might watch a few YouTube videos sometimes about how to improve your IELTS score. Maybe here and there you'll do a little bit of reading or vocabulary study. Maybe you'll take 1 or 2 practice tests if you can find them free on the internet. Survivors tend to be stuck with a few problems. In the speaking test, they will say their problem is they don't know what to say in answer to some questions. With writing, they just can't seem to get beyond band 6. And in the reading and listening, they might say that a problem is that they run out of time. Survivors find that their score jumps around somewhere between 5, 5.5 and 6. They might make the same mistakes again and again, and they just don't really know why they are not improving. So if you feel that like you're a survivor, then you basically need to get out of the survivor zone and move to level 2. Level 2 is the improver. Let's look at this now. The improver then is a bit more organized and disciplined about their preparation system. The improver has a weekly plan. They track their mistakes, they practice, study corrections, and then repeat their practice applying any corrections to improve their performance. Improvers are managing their time, structuring their answers for speaking and writing, and getting reading and listening practice. At the improver level, these kind of students are probably easily reaching band 6, and they're on the threshold of going beyond band 6 into the best scores of 7 and 8, the scores that will open up all sorts of opportunities. However, there are a few traps that occur in this level. Improvers might use a bit too much memorized language. Examiners notice this and tend to flag it as being slightly less flexible. Improvers try to sound better than they actually are. And grammar errors are still a little bit random, more random than what is needed to get the higher scores. If you're at improver level, to get to the 3rd level, what you need to do is more focused and intentional practice. This means doing the same task 2, 3, or 4 times and improving it step by step. At this level, you can use AI to give you real direct feedback on your strengths and weaknesses, and then practice exercise to improve your weaknesses. Start building a list of some of the weaknesses that still occur in your English. For example, you might write down the 5 common grammar errors that you make. Write down the 5 linking phrases that you use naturally. List 5 pronunciation targets that you want to work on. And then do that focused practice to improve those items on your list. Now, the highest level is the breakthrough achiever. This is where you are like an athlete preparing for your IELTS test, and you're much more ready to get to that band 7 and band 8 score. Even at this level, though, you're not chasing perfection in English, you're chasing consistency, where you can perform at a reasonably high level without any problem. For example, in the speaking test, you can consistently deliver clear answers in a structured way, using natural linking and controlled fluency. In writing, you deliver a written answer that has a clear structure with paragraphs and organisation within those paragraphs. Your writing directly relates to the task given to you. And in reading and listening, you have tight timing, and review your errors systematically. My challenge to you then is to get through up to level 3, the breakthrough level in IELTS preparation. Make sure that you have an organised plan and you do these things. Number 1, you simulate test pressure, that is, do practice tests under a time. Review your performance like an examiner, and here AI will help you to get feedback. And then keep a next upgrades list where you work out and identify the areas that you are going to upgrade so that your performance is consistent. In this video, I promised you a 7-day action plan to help you improve your IELTS preparation persona, how you see yourself and what you do. Here it is then. Day 1, pick one skill you're going to work on. Day 2, pick one weakness that you're going to work on that day. Day 3, do 30 to 60 minutes of micro practice activities. Micro practice is just where you focus on one specific area. Day 4, get feedback on what you've done in the previous days. Day number 5, pick a task that you've done already and then repeat it. Day 6, again, have a look at feedback on the previous day and look at your mistakes. And then day 7, pick one of the IELTS sections, that is reading, listening, writing or speaking. Do one timed performance at the end of the week. So let me know in the comments, which level do you think you're at? Are you a survivor, an improver, or a breakthrough IELTS preparation student? I read every comment, so it's great to hear from you. And also, I do talk quite a lot about IELTS preparation and the strategies you need to be successful on this channel. So take a look at all of the other videos I've got related to preparing and doing well in IELTS. It's really essential that you have a good plan ready, and that will lead you to success. Thanks very much for watching through to the end. Have a fantastic week or weekend, whatever you're doing. I'll see you in the next video.